What is going on, everybody? Back on it. One Piece 448. Still trying to get the hell out of this prison. Did all the work to get in. And now all the work to get out. Still waiting to see like the payoff of it all. Again, there's been cool moments, but I'm on the fence of like, what was the point of going in if what we went in for isn't even here anymore? And it's easy to say like, oh, you know, he was releasing. It's more so like, what was the point of going in if what we went in for we didn't even achieve? You know, it's got to be hopefully achieved somewhere else. We'll see what the payoff is. A lot of people have told me just hold tight. You know, not that there's a reason that like we're gonna be getting to Ace in a different location, but so we'll see. I have an incomplete picture. Kind of need to see how it plays out. The most interesting stuff has been kind of this Blackbeard stuff in the last handful of episodes. I mean, we had to pick a side here before it started just to see which one we thought it would be. Did you think he was here to make sure we couldn't get out, or did you think he was here to help us get out? I'm under the impression, I went ahead with, I think he's here to help us get out. As we kind of saw a little bit with last episode, which like, I don't know if he really helped us, but he did make it a bit easier. Because again, we're going to get through the Vice Warden. We're going to get through all those grunts that they had. Now when we run it back with Magellan, if we run it back with Magellan, I think it's pretty easily foreshadowed that, again, foreshadowed that Blackbeard and Magellan are going to end up going at it here shortly. But like, did we show up to get Luffy out / also wanting to fight Magellan at the same time? I don't quite know. And I was trying to think of like, why would he toss away his warlord status? Because Crocodile brought it up. The only one actually with a brain out here. Of like, he's like, you know, they're going to like mark you. Like everything that you did to get the warlord status is going to be like pissed away if you do this. And I think the only thing he said is it's part of my plan. Now what his plan is, I think I ended up chalking it up to, I think he's kind of on like a Joker status, like DC comic book Joker type thing, where he just wants chaos and just wants to see like the world burn. And I feel like at the time he saw a warlord seat come open and he figured like, oh, that would be interesting, like let me get into that. And then, but you know, he was thinking of like capturing Luffy because like, oh, that gets me there. Then it was like, oh shit, we have Ace. What could this trickle into? Well, that would piss off Whitebeard and create this whole thing. It's like, okay, that's cool. So the whole war is going to break out. And then maybe he's like, well, shit, I'd rather take Whitebeard's spot as one of like the 4 top dog pirates out there, as opposed to like being a warlord. Let me toss this away and go back to being like a regular I just think he's just here just for what he wants, like the pirate world and like what that is to. I think he wants it to be at like the peak that it can be. If you've watched Jujutsu Kaisen, spoilers if you haven't watched the most recent season, with like the fake ghetto just releasing everything so that it can reach its full potential. Like he's been planning and plotting just so, you know, the age of curses or whatever you want it to be, like he just wants everybody just have at it. I feel like that's kind of what Blackbeard wants. Again, who knows, we might get some crazy flashbacks as we go along and see what he actually wants, but that's just my opinion as far as is up to 448. I don't know how the current fight would go, like with Luffy currently as he is, with no understanding of hockey or how to access it, and just his gear 2 and gear 3. How does that currently stack up against what we've seen against Blackbeard right now? I would say that Luffy probably loses because Blackbeard seems to, he even acknowledged and said like, oh, you have more hockey on you than you did last time. So he knows what it is, probably can use it on top of his Devil's Fruit, which even me as the viewer, I still am confused as to what that shit is. But if I had to think, I'm going to assume that he probably somehow, because, you know, he kind of like pulls, I'm going to assume he pulls the poison out of him and his buddies, and then he ends up keeping Magellan from keeping us in. Like it might look like Magellan's finally going to put us down, and then he just pops up and they actually run it. So we'll see. We got a lot going on. We'll see what we get into here. And go. Oh no. Oh no. All I have to do is see this animation for 2 seconds. I already know what episode it's gonna be. It's gonna be one of them's classic Luffy's face of like, ooh, this is an off week for the animators, huh? Off week for the animators, huh? And I think the best thing to come out of all this, oh wow, you see it on all the characters. There's just like no definition to the line work, which some people like that style. I've actually enjoyed Magellan's character a lot. Now, I don't know if we actually get anything out of him after, you know, we get past this Impel Down group. Like this whole Impel Down arc, like what purpose does he serve to the story? Like would he be in the story? I have no idea. But yeah. Why is he walking so slow, bro? Like they're running. Are y'all gonna stay behind? I think he just walks through you two, no? Why is he walking so slow? Man, he's taking his sweet ass time. Well, maybe they'll give us a chance. Put a door up, cut a door, cut the floor, something. Oh, it's gonna be one of those episodes. Like, we're burning time here. We just burned like 45 seconds of just close-up shots of 4 different people. That is... It's still insane to me that he can... Like, I have a feeling some of these Devil's Fruits we're going to run into are going to be insane. That he can put his... Essentially, like, what his Devil's Fruit is into other people. It's the same thing with the CP9 boy that turned Luffy's head into a swinging door. It's like, how does that make the logic? I mean, Devil's Fruit have no logic behind them on what they're able to do anyway. But it's the fact that like your ability can go into something else. Like I have the ability to make doorways, but I can turn like a body part of somebody else into a doorway. Now there's no staircase. That'd be like if Luffy could touch others and turn them into rubber, or turn anything he touches into rubber. Would be kind of mind-blowing. We've gone. We're at the coming up on the 11-minute mark, and there's been little to no dialogue / just a lot of still shots this episode. Damn. Going back to regular form now. There we go. Okay, emphasis on the chest. His facial expression. Crotch shot. Not the death wink. I still don't even know what the hell that is. How long can he keep this up for before he just gets like overpowered by the poison? Because, like, he could just respawn that over and over and over again. How many death winks you got in you, buddy? Before he just, like, floods the room. I love the sound effect they give to the poison. Like, when it, like, turns into something when it's coming out. That is a great sound effect. I don't even know what to mimic that to. Buy some time. She said, I'm dying here. I hope he doesn't make any contact. But what he did to Blackbeard's group, to where he can just create like a tidal wave that could fill an entire room up of poison. A lot of people wouldn't be able to deal with that. A lot of strong people wouldn't be able to deal with that. What the hell did he just do? Hello? Hello? What? If y'all don't kick that little hippo in the face. I was about to say. Oh my god, he kneed the hell out of that thing. Yeah. Bro, you just went on this whole soliloquy about how you gotta get ace. You want to go back? That could be the difference between you getting to ace and you not. So what decision would you make? If you heard that they were being killed right now, would you go back? And what? I totally forgot about Shu, whatever his name is. What the hell is he up to? Why is he just on a mass killing spree? I think he's just working independently. I don't think he's working in favor of, like, supporting Blackbeard. He's definitely not supporting Magellan. I think he's gone rogue. But I can understand Magellan's. They were getting pressed, and like, what choice did you have? It's like, I know he could like get in our way and make things worse, but if there's the chance he can make it better, I gotta take the chance. Now, yes, he could backstab us and it could be 10 times worse. Or if there's a 1% chance he could actually help. He gambled and he lost. But it was already looking bad. What can you do? Prison's overrun. I'm waiting for like uh-oh. Oh, hold on now. Captain Biden. They're at the top. I'm waiting for like them to get to the top. And Okaji or like Goku's waiting up there. And just like puts an immediate stop to all of this. Like snaps their fingers and just like, everybody relax. I doubt we get anything like that, but that'd be insane. They go over the top with a lot of characters. They go over the top with a lot of characters. Oh my god. Pulled a Nico Robin. But her shit is like really over the top. So those are all Zoan type Devil's Fruit users. So those are men. Those are humans. I don't know if they were experimented on. But they're like our guy from Drum Island. The one that was the half, I don't even know what he was. Switch sides. It's... If we're able to steal one of them. Bro, you were just about to turn around. Was it in 5 minutes? No. Bro, we've been... That's over. That's over. What are you gonna do about the poison? And maybe unless he can like manipulate his own hormones and genes and DNA while things are happening to his body? Yeah. I feel like they're making Magellan look really like weak here. Not weak power wise, but like, you know how we saw him at the end of last episode? Like he was raging. You could hear his screams through the entire prison. I feel like he wouldn't, for him to just like sit here and actually toy with this seems like beneath his mental. I'm just waiting for Blackbeard to walk up behind us. It looks like we're going to end up taking out Ivankov. And Blackbeard just comes up behind us with some darkness shit. Dodge. Yeah, he's just getting toyed with at this point. They keep panning to that like dead stare on his face. Is this... I mean, I understand the animation was a bit of a... The art and animation was a bit of a drop because that happens from time to time. Is the voice actor for Ivankov sick this week? For this episode or what? That is not the same voice actor. Like, not even close. Maybe they're like, oh, well, animation's gonna be down. We can get someone to step in for this week. Where are we at time-wise? Oh my god, the episode's almost over. I feel like nothing's happened. He's a loyal ride or die. What, are you waiting for one of them to emerge? Well, if you start seeing poison come up over the wall, run. No. No. The sound effect is so crazy. Did y'all really think he wouldn't be able to, like, that he needed the stairs? Let's be honest. Yeah, I mean... Done. We got 4 hours till Ace is fucking... How'd they get up here so fast? Oh, they were on the elevator. I mean, we're literally at level 1. I should have no issue getting out. Well, getting out, like, actually outside. As far as actually being able to steal a ship and go. Oh. Who did we just run into? Tell me Magellan's not standing right there. He's been the Usopp comedic relief. Yeah, they're the Nami. Those two are the Nami and Usopp, the Nami and Chopper of this arc. Just here to give us the giggles. Guys, I don't know why I'm sitting here waiting for more. The episode's gonna be done in like 15 seconds. Well, everybody's here, so there's no more like, this group's here, that group's there, this group's here. I mean, literally the whole prison's here. I want to see Magellan here, but I don't want to see Magellan like here and then get stabbed in the back by Blackbeard. Oh, shit. Guessing Scissor Boy gave us like nothing, huh? Which is, I mean, what am I expecting him to do? But oh, he's bleeding a little bit. I'm expecting Blackbeard comes and like does us a solid here. Would be my guess. I don't see us putting Magellan down and getting out. I don't think both. I mean, yes. What did you expect there? Well, because you know what's wild is like they've panned to them, but they haven't panned back to Blackbeard's group. Interesting episode. Like literally go back to so 1630, right? Let's just run this real quick. Or 630. Right about, so we get maybe 30 seconds worth of dialogue. It was insane. Okay, so we reuse that shot. We reuse that. We go 1, 2, 3. Back again. 1. It was crazy that we panned that. Three of it. And we went back. 4, 5, 6. This is dead air time, by the way. Why did we do that for almost 30 seconds? To get one line of dialogue that we pan to his face again? And then we go back here and we do it again. And then we do it again. They're just burning my airtime and we do it again. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. He's a real one though. He's actually getting kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. You keep hearing him like echo in the distance and shit. Honestly, if they did away with all the stomach stuff, but even with the stomach stuff though, which I still don't understand how it actually works since he's essentially like poison himself, so how would poison actually affect the inside of him if he is that? That's a whole different discussion for another day. And I don't even call him a villain. We're the bad guys in this situation, by the way. Like, Luffy here truly is, like, in the wrong. Now you could say, okay, maybe Ace hasn't done anything other than, like, yes, he is a pirate. He sails under, like, one of the pirates, you know, one of the biggest, baddest pirates. But maybe Ace hasn't ever truly done anything evil or wrong, so maybe he's being imprisoned, wrongfully imprisoned. But we're still the ones breaking into the prison and releasing prisoners. Magellan is, at least to our knowledge, he's just an honest man doing his job, you know? So I don't even look at him like as a villain. But he's been, I don't know if you guys feel that way. I'd have to sit there and go through all the characters and stuff, like who are some of my more favorite ones. You know, Enru, of course, is always, Zoro, Okaji. Trying to remember some of the other ones off the top of my head. Crocodile, of course. But Magellan is making a strong case to be included in, like, He's easily top 10 characters that we've run into through almost 500 episodes. I don't know if he's top 5, because that might be asking a lot. Just because we really only see him through the lens of like opposing Luffy, as opposed to like getting character development out of him. But I think he's a great character with a great ability. I still don't understand how he can't be, because I get it, you guys, you know, Logias have to be like naturally occurring elements and all those type of things. At least what I've been told. Like, does poison not naturally like occur in the world? Like, you know, it sprouts on its own, right? I don't know. We're getting into the semantics of it all. And then I had you guys tell me that I didn't know Devil's Fruit users were weak to all forms of water, because I was like, oh well, we're going to be running into somebody that has a water Logia. Man, that would be busted. You know, just like, because we got Ace's fire, and we've seen some other like elements, we've seen the lightning and all those type of things, and the sand. So I'm like, dang, when we get to the person that has water, that's gonna be really busted. And I've been told, like, not even on some spoiler shit, like, that doesn't happen. There's no Devil's Fruit user that's like water incarnate, which seems like a missed opportunity. But then I always thought Devil's Fruit users were just weak to ocean water specifically, you know. I didn't know, like, if it was a deep enough swimming pool, if this shit was like 3 feet, or if I happen to be in a decent puddle, like, that's messing me up. I'm face down, you know, I get in a hot tub, it's like game over. I didn't know it was any bodies of water, or like large masses of water, or like, you know, decent sized water. I thought it was just ocean water specifically. So someone was like, well, because that was before I knew that. Someone was like, we can't have someone that has a water Devil's Fruit, it'd be too busted, it would hurt Devil's Fruit users. I'm like, well, it doesn't have to, you don't have to categorize it as ocean water. Just the things you could do with it would be insane. Just from like the water pressure aspect of it all, tidal wave of it all, it would just be a lot. But I've been told we don't get it. That's besides the point. I feel like he should be able to be a Logia, my personal opinion. But we'll leave it there, see. Not that eventful of an episode, a lot of dead air time. I could kind of tell it was going to be one of those episodes with the animation drop, the art and animation drop. But we'll see. We'll go ahead and leave it there and see. This should be the second one of the week. This should be Wednesdays. I think this is the second week on Patreon we're doing this. So you guys should be getting this on, the 1st of May. And then we'll get another episode tomorrow. Hopefully it's a little bit better. And we'll go from there. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,